What if I told you that the real reason you're waking up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or even 4 a.m. to pass pee may not be your age? Many respectable elders in India silently feel that these nighttime interruptions are simply part of becoming older. But deep down, you may suspect that something isn't quite right. You go to bed exhausted, hoping for a restful sleep. But as soon as your body starts to relax, the need returns. You walk barefoot to the restroom, return, and fight to fall asleep again. By morning, you feel exhausted, your eyes heavy, and even a hot cup of chai cannot restore the freshness of your day. The good news is that there is a gentle, natural technique to lessen your nightly bathroom visits. Not with heavy medications or expensive therapies, but with just 3 little vitamins that promote bladder health and allow your body to sleep more deeply and uninterrupted. In today's video, I'll explain what these pills are, why they work, and how seniors in India are utilizing them to sleep well, securely, and without worry. Before we begin, I'd like to know where you're seeing this video and what time it is now. Please leave your answer in the comments section below. Even a tiny moment from your day holds great significance for me. If you found this video useful, then subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on these basic life improvement ideas designed specifically for elders like you. Many Indian families, particularly those over the age of 65, begin to feel a calm shift in their nights. You go to bed fatigued, hoping for deep sleep, but the urge to pass pee wakes you up repeatedly, sometimes at 1 a.m. and sometimes at 3 a.m. You walk gingerly in the dark, your feet chilly on the tiles, and returning to bed, sleep seems harder to come by. Many people feel this is just old age. However, it could be as simple as a nutritional deficiency that your body relies on a daily basis. Yes, I'm talking about vitamin D, which most people identify with bones or immunity. But few realize it has a significant impact on your bladder and sleep. Vitamin D is useful for more than just bone health. Deep within your bladder are small receptors that act as communication buttons and rely on vitamin D to function properly. When these receptors do not receive enough of it, the bladder muscles weaken or become overly jumpy. This causes erroneous signals to urinate even when your bladder is not full. That is why many elderly wake up at night with a strong urge to pass a few drips. It's not necessarily about your kidneys or your age. It's possible that your body is attempting to compensate for low vitamin D levels. The good news is that this issue is frequently resolved without the use of harsh medications. A few minor tweaks can make a significant effect. Walking outside in the morning sunlight, particularly between 7:30 and 9 a.m., is one of the simplest and most natural ways to increase your vitamin D levels. Just 15 to 20 minutes of moderate sunshine on your face, arms, or feet can stimulate your body's natural production of the vitamin. No expense, no medication, simply nature's gift. But what if you live in an apartment and spend most of your time indoors? In that instance, eating can be beneficial, and you don't require fancy international meals. Simple Indian dishes work wonderfully. For example, begin the day with poha or upma, 1 boiled egg, and a glass of fresh cow's milk. This provides calcium while also improving your body's ability to absorb vitamin D. If you don't consume vegetables, include sardines or mackerel in your weekly meals. These oily fish, when cooked with mild seasonings in mustard oil or coconut oil, are high in vitamin D. Also, if you are a vegetarian, consider adding fortified milk or paneer, or consult your doctor about taking a vitamin D3 supplement once a week. Let me tell you a tiny story that may seem familiar. Auntie Mira, 72, of Delhi, used to wake up every night about 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and again around dawn. She thought it was just her age and tried sleeping medicines. However, she felt fatigued throughout her morning puja. One day, her doctor suggested she check her vitamin D level. They were low. She started spending 20 minutes on the balcony every morning, modified her breakfast somewhat, and took 1 supplement per week. Auntie Mira was sleeping for nearly 6 hours straight after only 2 weeks. No more abrupt impulses. no more tiredness in the mornings. She said, I thought my body had forgotten how to sleep, but it only needed some sunshine. Sometimes our bodies do not ask for medication. It demands for patience. It asks just a little understanding. Vitamin D is one of those quiet helpers, a delicate flash of light that benefits not only your bones, but also your bladder, nerves, muscles, and pleasant sleep. So, dear senior, if your nights are disturbed and your mornings seem heavy, don't dismiss this easy idea. The path to greater sleep may begin with some morning light and a few deliberate meals, rather than a tablet. Many elders in India wake up repeatedly in the calm hours of the night, when the rest of the world is sleeping, not because of noise or dreams, but because of a sudden, obstinate urge to urinate. It disrupts the sleep cycle, makes the legs feel heavy, and wakes up with a restless mind. Most people believe it is a natural aspect of aging. However, this cycle is not always based on age. It could be the result of a simple mineral deficiency in the body, something we rarely consider. However, the body discreetly relies on it on a daily basis. The mineral is magnesium. Many people know magnesium for its ability to relax muscles. However, most elderly people are unaware that this mineral also helps the bladder stay calm at night. You can see that the bladder is encircled by smooth muscles, which must remain calm until the appropriate moment. These muscles are controlled by nerves that transmit impulses from the brain. When magnesium levels are low, the nerves become hyperactive, causing the bladder muscles to contract at the inappropriate time. This causes recurrent cravings, even when there is very little urine inside. Elders with magnesium shortage may have frequent urination and nightlight, sleep cramps in the legs, and even a sense of discomfort or palpitations before sleeping. However, the following is an optimistic truth. Magnesium can be restored without undergoing complicated procedures. With the appropriate food, habits, and a little patience, your body can gradually regain balance. Many traditional Indian dishes contain magnesium by nature. Leafy greens such as palak and methi, when lightly fried in sesame or mustard oil, are easy to digest and high in this vital mineral. Roasted seeds such as pumpkin or sunflower create a quick but satisfying evening snack. Only one spoonful can help your nerves and bladder. Let's not forget about millets, jowar bajra, and ragi rotis, which not only help diabetics control blood sugar, but also keep magnesium levels normal. A warm bowl of khichdi, some stir-fried vegetables in sesame oil, and a teaspoon of mixed seeds would make an excellent evening meal for someone over the age of 65. These are not unfamiliar concepts. These are the same ingredients that our grandparents used, cooked with love, and passed down through generations. However, if your lifestyle makes it difficult to obtain enough magnesium from food, such as if you eat less or have digestive problems, your doctor may recommend a mild magnesium citrate supplement. These are commonly used at night and can help keep the bladder muscles relaxed while you sleep. Let me tell you a story that you might be able to connect to. Mr. Arvind, a retired school teacher from Jaipur, was waking up 3 times per night. He felt exhausted in the morning and struggled to focus while reading the newspaper. His blood tests revealed nothing untoward, but his doctor suggested he incorporate magnesium-rich meals and a tiny supplement into his regular routine. Within 10 days, he was only waking up once per night. His wife said his face appeared more relaxed in the morning and his backache had subsided. He grinned and added, "I had no idea something so small could help so much." As we age, our bodies begin to crave gentle support rather than punishment or harsh medications. Magnesium is one such gentle assistance, a mineral that communicates with your bladder. Stay cool. The hour has not yet come. It slows down the nerves, relaxes the muscles, and promotes deeper sleep. So, dear elder, if your nights have grown restless and your mornings feel unfinished, it may be time to examine not only your age, but also your magnesium levels. A little seed, a leafy green, or a millet-based roti might sometimes signal the start of a new rhythm, one in which your body finally finds calm, even in the middle of the night. As we get older, many elders in India begin to experience something they don't typically talk about: the urge to rush to the restroom frequently, particularly at night. You may feel the need even if your bladder is not full. You lie back in bed, close your eyes, and the calm pressure returns. It awakens you from your sleep. It disrupts your rest. By morning, your body feels heavy, your eyes are dull, and you have little energy. You could wonder why this is happening now. What has changed within the body? While many people blame age, the truth is that moderate inflammation of the bladder walls can send erroneous signals to the brain, leading you to believe you need to urinate even when you don't. And one gentle technique to assist the bladder settle down is to provide it with the proper support in the form of vitamin C. Vitamin C is well known in India as an immunity booster that can help with colds and other ailments. However, this simple vitamin is also effective in promoting bladder comfort and control, particularly in people over the age of 60. You see, vitamin C is a natural anti-inflammatory. It calms the bladder's inner lining, lessening the irritation that frequently triggers unexpected cravings. When the bladder wall becomes irritated, whether from acidity in the urine, dehydration, or simple age-related sensitivity, even a modest volume of urine can feel excessive. However, when your vitamin C levels are regulated, inflammation decreases, nerves relax, signals become more accurate, you sleep longer, wake up less, and feel more refreshed in the morning. There is another reason why vitamin C is important. It aids in the formation of collagen, a soft, elastic protein that keeps the bladder robust and flexible. With age, the body creates less collagen. The tissues lose their flexibility. The bladder may struggle to hold urine for more than a few hours. However, with appropriate vitamin C, this process slows down. Your bladder remains flexible, allowing you to go longer between potty visits, particularly at night. Vitamin C is also an effective antioxidant, shielding the delicate bladder cells from oxidative damage. This damage accumulates gradually over time, particularly in seniors with diabetes, high blood pressure, or stress. And protecting those cells is critical, because when the bladder is irritated, even simple foods and liquids can cause discomfort. The beauty is that vitamin C can be found almost wherever in India. Amla, often known as Indian gooseberry, is among the best sources. You can eat it raw, make chutney, or sip a small glass of amla juice in the morning. Just one habit every morning can help to quiet your bladder. Other abundant sources include guava, capsicum, lemon juice, oranges, and coriander leaves, all common elements in Indian cuisine. A easy 4 p.m. snack for the elderly could be one ripe guava with a pinch of kalanama, which is cooling, calming, and bladder-friendly. However, citrus liquids such as orange or lemon water should be had prior to 6 p.m. Following that, they may interfere with your ability to add extra fluid to your bladder later in the day. Doctors sometimes recommend a 500 milliliter ascorbic acid tablet after lunch for people who cannot satisfy their nutritional needs through food, particularly during the winter or monsoon seasons. Let me tell you about Auntie Leela, who is 69 years old and lives in Chennai. She had been waking up twice a night for the last 2 years. Nothing appeared to help. She then began drinking amla juice at 7:30 a.m. following her morning prayer. Within a week, she was sleeping 6 straight hours without interruption. She informed her daughter, "My bladder feels calmer." I never imagined such a simple alteration could have such a tremendous impact. Dear elder, sometimes your body asks for care rather than medicine. It is asking for tiny everyday acts of nutrition, the kind that our mothers and grandmothers used to provide us without fanfare. And vitamin C, when given at the appropriate time and in the correct form, can act as a silent ally, relieving discomfort, increasing sleep, and allowing you to return to your mornings with vitality and grace. For many Indian elders, one of their deepest goals in old life is not wealth, travel, or eating. It's just a full night of unbroken slumber. To lie down calmly, close your eyes without concern, and wake up clear and tranquil. This loving elder has become a precious blessing to many. Frequent bathroom trips at night, interrupted sleep, restless legs, and foggy mornings have quietly become a part of everyday existence. And while vitamins and minerals are beneficial, the true magic generally comes with everyday routines. Small, profound changes in your routine that restore harmony to your body. Let us start with something quite simple. Drink water. Many elderly people try to forego drinking water totally at night, believing that this will cure the problem. However, during the day, people frequently neglect to hydrate properly. As a result, the body becomes thirsty in the evening, prompting them to consume 2 or 3 glasses of water following meals. This causes the kidneys to operate harder when they are supposed to calm down. A better approach is to begin drinking water as soon as you wake up, followed by another glass in the middle of the morning and again with lunch. After 5 p.m., continue to gradually lessen, and by 7 p.m., cease drinking water unless absolutely necessary. This behavior helps relieve strain on your bladder at night. Now, let's talk about what you drink, not simply how much. After dinner, many Indian families have masala chai, green tea, or perhaps a little glass of buttermilk. Some people love a little rasam, believing it benefits digestion. While these beverages are soothing, they also serve as moderate diuretics. They cause your kidneys to generate more pee. This can cause multiple wake-ups, particularly for people with sensitive bladders or diabetes. So, if feasible, avoid tea, coffee, buttermilk, and rasam after your evening meal, or have them before 5 p.m. Another seemingly innocent behavior that may be affecting your bladder is going to the toilet before bed, even if you don't feel the desire. Over time, this practice instructs your nerves to transmit signals more frequently, even if the bladder is just 1/3 full. The end outcome is frequent awakening, even for modest doses. Instead, trust your own body. Sit for a few minutes, inhale deeply. Only go when the urge is natural. This gradually retrains your bladder to hold urine properly and not panic prematurely. Next, consider how you sleep and dress. Many elderly people sleep on their backs with a thick cushion or wrap themselves in heavy clothing, fearing the night air. However, this might cause strain on the abdomen, forcing against the bladder. Doctors now recommend sleeping on your left side, using a soft cotton pillow and wearing light, breathable cotton clothing. Also, keep your room comfortable and well ventilated, not chilly or hot. A little breeze from a fan or window might help the body regulate its temperature and relax more effectively. Finally, here is a simple yet effective technique that most elders in India have never tried. Raise your legs slightly before sleeping. As we age, fluid accumulates in our legs during the day. When you lie down at night, this fluid returns to the kidneys, which increases urine production. To avoid this, lie on your bed with your feet resting on a cushion or folded towel about 15 centimeters high for 15 to 20 minutes before going to bed. This helps to slowly empty the fluid and prepares your body for comfortable sleep. Allow me to offer a little story that may seem familiar. Mr. Rajesh, 68, from Surat, had been waking up twice a night for the past 5 years. He assumed it was just old age. But after watching a health film, he made 2 little adjustments. He ate dinner at 6:30 p.m., stopped drinking water after 7 p.m., and started putting his knees up before bed. Within a week, he awoke just once. After 3 weeks, he slept for 6 hours straight. "I never thought something so simple could make such a difference," he told his daughter. "Dear elder, your body isn't failing you. It only requires a few simple tweaks, such as drinking less water at night, following a softer tea routine, sleeping in a better position, and taking a few peaceful minutes to relax your legs. You have always cared for others. Now is the time to take care of oneself with love, rhythm, and mindfulness, rather than force. Because in the end, a good night's sleep is not a luxury, but a right. And sometimes all it takes is 5 gentle tweaks to remind your body how to rest again, fully, deeply, and uninterrupted." So, my elder, after everything we've discussed today, even vitamins, your body quietly relies on the nighttime routines that lead your bladder, the warm comfort of food, breath, and calm. One truth becomes evident. Your body already understands how to sleep properly. It only needs a little help. No tablets, no severe restrictions, just easy natural steps that speak the language of your own rhythm. When you combine three gentle vitamins, vitamin D, magnesium, and vitamin C, with five mindful behaviors such as sleeping on your side, lifting your legs before bed, and drinking water at the appropriate times, you create a soft space inside your day where healing may occur. It does not cost much. It does not necessitate a new regimen. But it does require one thing: a willingness to pause, observe, and try something new for a few days. You can tell that the body does not weaken as it gets older. It is simply being more sensitive, honest, and deserving of kindness. When you learn to listen without fear and respond without judgment, the body will frequently surprise you. It restores balance. It restores rest. It demonstrates that restful sleep and quiet mornings are still achievable after 65. If you feel prepared, even a bit, I invite you to attempt this for 3 days only. Adjust your water intake, take vitamins, and change your sleeping posture. Observe how your body reacts. Trust the minor changes. And if you notice something changing, please share it in the comments or simply put the word hope, since even that one word may encourage someone else reading quietly like you. And if you found this information helpful, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell button to never miss an update, and share this video with a loved one, friend, neighbor, or family member who could benefit from this peaceful wisdom. Until we meet again, may your evenings be pleasant, your sleep deep, and your mornings full of peace and vitality. Finally, we all desire more than simply sleep. We want genuine slumber, light mornings, and days that feel achievable again. You've spent your entire life caring for people, raising families, working hard, and persevering through every stage of this country's history. Perhaps this chapter is about taking care of you gently, naturally, and without force. So, the next time you sleep down at night, may your chamber be peaceful. May your body feel heard. And may your sleep be filled with serenity rather than pressure. For you deserve to wake up each morning feeling clear in mind, serene in heart, and light in body, ready to begin over with grace.